Hello and welcome to this video, where we'll be talking about 5 things to do in Karura Forest. Karura Forest is a beautiful forest located in Nairobi, Kenya. Covering over 1,000 hectares, it is one of the largest urban forests in the world. It is a popular destination for nature lovers and anyone who wants to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. But before we dive into the top 5 things to do in Karura Forest, let's take a moment to talk about Professor Wangari Maathai and her efforts to save the forest in the late 1990s. Wangari Maathai was a Kenyan politician and environmental activist. In 2004, she became the first Kenyan and first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you and the world, humbled by this recognition and uplifted by the honor of being the 2004 Nobel Peace Laureate. As the first African woman to receive this prize, I accept it on behalf of the people of Kenya and Africa.
During the late 1990s, Karura Forest was under threat of being sold off to developers for housing and commercial purposes. Wangari Maathai, along with other environmental activists, fought tirelessly to save the forest. They organized protests and raised awareness about the importance of preserving Karura Forest for environmental purposes and for posterity. After a long battle, their efforts finally paid off, and the Kenyan government eventually agreed to protect the forest. Karura Forest is not only a beautiful natural area, it's also a vital component of Nairobi's ecosystem. It's often referred to as the lungs of the city, and for good reason. It's one of the most important green spaces in Nairobi and plays a critical role in purifying the air and reducing the urban heat island effect. The forest is home to over 600 plant species, including several endangered ones. These plants absorb carbon dioxide from the air and release oxygen, making the forest a crucial source of fresh air in the city. Additionally, the trees in Karura Forest help to reduce the temperature in the city by providing shade and releasing water vapor through a process called transpiration. Now that we know a little more about the history and importance of Karura Forest, let's jump into the top 5 things to do there. Hiking. Karura Forest has several hiking trails that offer stunning views of the forest and the city. The trails vary in difficulty, so there's something for everyone. One of the most popular hiking trails in the forest is the Mau Mau Caves Trail near the waterfall. The caves were used by Mau Mau freedom fighters during Kenya's struggle for independence. The hike is moderate in difficulty and takes about an hour to complete. Along the way, you'll pass by several bird species, monkeys, and other wildlife that call the forest home. Biking. If hiking isn't your thing, you can explore Karura Forest on a bike. The forest has several bike trails that range in difficulty from easy to advanced. The bike trails offer a unique way to experience the forest and are a great option for those who want to cover more ground. You can rent a bike at the Forest Information Center or bring your own. Renting a bike is 500 shillings for 2 hours. Picnicking. Karura Forest is a great place for picnics. There are 5 designated picnic sites that are equipped with tables and benches. You can bring your own food and drinks, or you can purchase them at the Forest Cafe, known as River Cafe. Picnicking is the perfect way to spend a lazy afternoon surrounded by nature. Picnic fees are 150 shillings for adults and 100 shillings for children. However, during the weekends, you have to book the picnic site at least a day before. Birdwatching. Another fantastic activity to do in Karura Forest is birdwatching. The forest is home to over 200 species of birds, making it a birdwatcher's paradise. Some of the birds you can spot in Karura Forest include the hardlob's turako, African olive pigeon, and the crowned eagle, among others. You can bring your binoculars and a bird identification book and stroll along the walking trails in the forest. You'll be amazed at the variety of birds you'll see and hear. Nature walks. Last but not least, Karura Forest is an excellent place to take a nature walk. With its many hiking trails and nature paths, you can enjoy the peace and quiet of nature and take in the beautiful scenery around you. Whether you're an avid hiker or just looking for a leisurely stroll, there's a trail for everyone in Karura Forest. You'll take in fresh air, listen to the birds singing, and even catch a glimpse of some wildlife. In conclusion, Karura Forest is an essential part of Nairobi's ecosystem that's worth exploring. From hiking to biking to picnicking, birdwatching, and nature walks, there's something for everyone in the forest. It's hard to believe that just a few decades ago, Karura Forest was under the serious threat of being sold off to developers. Thanks to the effort of environmental activists, the forest is now protected and future generations can enjoy its beauty and benefits. So whether you're a local or a tourist, be sure to add Karura Forest to your itinerary the next time you're in Nairobi. And don't forget to take a moment to appreciate the hard work and dedication of Wangari Maathai and other activists who fought to preserve this precious natural area. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Kwaheri.